Hey guys, Skippy3 here with you again, coming at you with my first PS4 tutorial. This is a day 1 tutorial, guys. I'm going to kind of show you the ropes, show you kind of what I do to survive the first day. Now I am playing single player on a random gen. I did choose to go with the rule set classic zombies. That'll make them always walking even at night, but I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead, so that's how I prefer to play this playthrough. But I will be treating it as if they run at night, so I will be doing the tactics that you would use during running at night. But let's get this game going here, and we'll show you guys what we do first. Okay, so when you first start up your game here, you're going to get a little welcome message letting you know you're in a wasteland, blah blah blah. And then you're going to get a bunch of basic survival quests. So my first thing I want to do, you want to do as well too, is actually do your survival quest on your first day, kind of get them together. Now it's going to ask you to pick up wood. The easy way to do that is to go for stuff that looks like this, like little twigs and whatnot. Don't go and punch a tree, you'll be standing there forever. You'll waste your time. So what you'll want to do is wander around and punch things. You're going to want to collect your plant fibers, your wood, your small stone, and then finally craft your stone axe. So once you've got your stone axe together, what it's going to ask you to do is do your next survival quest. It'll say basic survival 2 of 8. What you want to do is actually grab a bunch of plant fibers. What I recommend to accomplish this is to actually use your open fist. Don't use your tool right now because it's only level 1. You'll end up having to make a bunch of them. You want to get this done as quickly as possible, and then we can get running along. So once you've got all that together, what you do is you simply go to your crafting menu. If you guys need to know the shortcuts and whatnot, they all show up in the corner when you open your menu using the square button on PS4. Not entirely sure what it is on Xbox One, but I'll leave that to you guys to get your arrangement with the controller down. It's actually not that hard. It took me about 10 minutes to get used to it, but once you got all your quests done to get your plant fibers and everything together, what you want to do is take a quick look at your map. Once you have your map open, what you want to do is, this is where you've spawned, you want to look for 00. There's always a hub city near the chords of 00, which is the map center. I'm not entirely sure how big maps are on PS4. I guess I'll find that out in the future here. But what you kind of do is see me looking around for the general direction. Now, what I found is that 00 is going to be northwest of my location. So my biggest objective right now is to run towards there. Since I've got my plant stuff done, what I'm going to do is quickly equip it so at least I have some sort of protection, and I'm going to start running towards that hub city. So my main intent now while I'm running towards the hub city is to keep kind of doing the side quest I have all the way up until it actually asks you to create frames. We're going to hold off on that one until we get to a building which we're going to hide out for the night so that we don't have to deal with the running very powerful zombies and die. So what you want to do is go open fist, and you want to go along and collect resources. Make your arrows, make your bows, hit up your bird nest. Always look on the ground for bird nests. Those are very important. They'll give you eggs, and they'll give you feathers to make arrows. And keep collecting stuff, wood, stone. If you do find stone, go for the smaller ones as you see there. They actually give you out more stone, and they also give you more iron as well too. You also want to pick up cotton because you're going to need that to lay down a bedroll. And keep your eye out for animals, guys. You're going to need the meat. It'll feed you and also give you wellness points, which I'll explain later in the video here as well too. Okay, now I've actually come across here my first deer that I've seen. So what you want to do is you want to crouch so that you see that little eye in the middle that says you're undetected. And you want to sneak up on the deer. pull your crossbow and do your best to aim for its head. When you're sneaking, you'll actually do a attack bonus or an attack bonus to the deer. So this way, it'll only take two arrow bolts on your first day with very low power and skills. So once you've taken that deer out, you can take your axe and go up to it and collect the meat, the leather, and what you also want to do is collect the bone as well too, so that you can make yourself up a shiv. That way, you can get more material and more meat out of the animals you kill. Okay, so since I haven't found a town or anything yet, what I gotta do is I'm gonna keep running along, collecting materials, grabbing cotton, hitting up those bird nests, looking for chickens. Chickens are a great way of getting feathers, guys. So if you see a chicken, club them to death. You want that chicken, he'll give you a ton of feathers and meat as well too. So what I'm going to do is just keep running along, killing deer as I find them. I'm deciding to grab some wood too. If you guys do have some time, definitely grab up some wood. You're going to need it while you're waiting out on a rooftop for the night. So what my main intention is now that I've gotten everything and up to date, I've got my wood frame up there. I'm looting stuff such as stumps. You can find flashlights and stumps, guys, and those are very useful. It's way better than a torch. You want to find stuff too. If you come across any coal sticking out of the ground, it kind of looks like a little lump. Here you see me killing another deer to grab its meat. You can actually see now with the shiv, it takes a little while longer to destroy it, but I actually get more materials out of the deer using the shiv than anything else, and then I just use my tool to get it. But this is coal. This is what you want to grab. You can both make torches out of it, and you can also do your fire too. The fire actually works better with coal in it. It lasts longer. So once I get up to a city here, I'll cut into that, guys. Okay, so now what you see me doing is what I was looking for is pathways and a road. Pathways always lead you to a small cabin. If you're coming close to night, investigate those pathways. It'll lead you at least to a cabin, a burnt down house, somewhere you can hide out on the roof or in the attic at nighttime to keep you safe. And here you actually see me killing one of those chickens. That's what I was telling you guys about. They give you so much more feathers. But yeah, so what you want to do is you want to look for that, or you want to look for a road. If you do have time, take that road and try to find the nearest city. Once you do find that city, it's a great place to hide out on the rooftop for the night, and then you can actually loot that city the next day. If you find a cabin, it's a great place. It has a forge in it, but unfortunately I didn't find one this time. But if you do, use that house as a base, especially if it's close to a city as well. You find them in the forest biomes just like this. Okay, now that I've found a city, it is perfect timing. It's 1631. I got until 2200 until nighttime happens when zombies start running and they do a lot more damage. So I've picked out the place I want to be. It's that building you see straight ahead. What you see me doing now, because I'm not very powerful, I can't take on a lot of zombies, and points of interest, cities, you know, cabins, stuff in the woods, stuff you stumble across, military stuff, it all has zombies spawning. Zombies will spawn in it, so you'll always get a horde of them. Now later on, this will be no problem. You'll walk up and just slap them, and you know, story over. What you see me doing right now is actually kiting them away from where I'm going to be spending the night, to try to avoid having to fight a lot of them. Like I said, it's day one. I don't want to die. I don't have a bed or a spawn spot set. I don't want to have to do this all over again, and especially at night. That's never fun. So what I'm doing is just kind of kiting them, trying to hit them in the head. If you guys can, walk backwards and aim for their head. Always looking around you though, because it's very dangerous. You could actually walk right into one. But I'm going to continue kiting these guys out. And by that time, it should be getting closer to night, and that way I can prep the place I'm going to stay. So what I do is just simply run around the complete outside. They remember where you are for about 60 seconds. So if you could take about a minute to run around and then back to your base, that would be perfect. Okay, now that you've gotten the attention off of you, what you want to do is you want to go to your destination where you're staying. Now that you've kited most of the zombies away, you might have one or two still following you, like I do. I just decide not to take them on. I just run and hide. So what you want to do is you want to find an area, most likely a house that has a roof access, because what you want to do is get rid of their ability to get up to you. They can use ladders, they can use stairs, so watch out for that. What I'm also doing too is getting rid of the meat I have in my inventory because that attracts the zombies. So now that I have it again, I can actually go up to the rooftop, and what you see me doing is removing the ladders so that way they can't climb up to me. And now, that one quest I said to save, you know, the gather wood quest, this is the time you actually want to build those wood frames, because you can fill in that hole, and that way it's an extra guard that they won't get to you, or that you won't fall down there and chill out with them at nighttime, which you also do not want to do at all here. So yeah, once you've got that done, what you want to do here is you want to go ahead and actually don't build your campfire yet, guys. What you want to go ahead and do is place your 2 wood frames first and upgrade those. Just place them anywhere and just give them an upgrade, because you'll want to build a fire and put your meat that you stored in a container, run over to your fire right away and start cooking it. That's what I said. You know, save that coal. You can use it to make torches, and you can also use it to flame the fire, because it does get really dark at night in this game, and you definitely want to see around you. So what I've gone and done in here is, you know, I'm going through my inventory, kind of figuring things out. If you guys inspect the item, if you don't know what it is, if you inspect the item, it'll actually give you an option to see what kind of recipes you can make with it. So if you don't know what something is, inspect it and then see what recipes it has available. What you see me doing now is lighting up the area with torches. Light does not attract zombies, so you don't have to worry about that. And now I'm going to go over to the fire, and I'm going to make that grilled meat. So the meat's going, if you're in a colder biome, having a fire is good, having the torches are good, they'll keep you warm. You'll see a notification letting you know that it's getting too cold or you're getting too warm. You'll either have to take clothes off, or you'll have to get near to a fire or something. So once you've got that done, it'll ask you to build another fire. What I've had to do is hit the building so I can get stone from the blocks to make the second fireplace later on, because it's going to ask me to build a campfire again. Yeah, there we go. You can actually see me hitting the blocks. Big important thing, like I said, guys, you collected that cotton. You need to make that bedroll. If you don't make that bedroll, what's going to happen is if you die, you won't spawn. You'll spawn somewhere random. If you make the bedroll, it'll actually allow you to spawn back on the bedroll. So it's kind of like Minecraft in that concept, where you spawn on your bed. But once you guys got all that done, there's a lot to do on your night shifts while you guys are hiding out. What you can hear is a few zombies that have followed me, and they're in the building right now. They can't see me, and they can't smell me because I don't have any meat in my inventory. They do sense me. I'm making noise and stuff, so when you see me crouch and it says sensed, that way you know that there's zombies in the building. They know you're there, but they're not hunting you. They're just looking for you. Okay, so we got only a little bit of time left on night shift here. There's stuff you can do. You can hear all the zombies going crazy, walking around. Eventually, after a while of being quiet, they actually stop sensing you, and you'll be fine. You can crouch to always tell what your state with the zombies is. But what I'm doing now is going over to the fire and eating my charred meat, because that's the only meat you can make. What you need to have is tools to make the improved foods and filtered water and whatnot at the fireplace. But this is your first night. You have some time now waiting until morning. It's only 1:50 a.m. I still have 2 hours and 10 minutes in-game to wait. So what I'm going to do is stuff like, if I have extra supplies, I'm going to make some more axes to increase my skills. I can go and check everything out, check out what I can build, that type of thing. There's so much to do on the night shift. So basically, guys, this is your first day. You're safe. You survived it. You're there. What you want to do is wait until 4 a.m. and then we can head out from there. And that actually brings us into a whole nother episode, guys. So I just want to thank you once again for coming out and checking out a video. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you have any suggestions for other people. Remember to like that video, and if you're not a subscriber yet, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the day 2 video. Keep it classy, keep surviving, and peace.
about to turn it up. We about to turn it up. We about to turn it up. Turn it on.